What is going on, everyone? My name is Eric and you're watching the Get Me Out of Here vlog. Today I'm in Bailey, Colorado, here in the Rocky Mountains, and I'm road tripping, just a short one today, but road tripping on Highway 285 through Colorado from Denver to the town of Salida. So there's some cool road stops along the way that I wanted to explore and share with you today. So follow me in the Rocky Mountains on kind of a random road trip. Nothing really planned, not sure what I'm going to be coming across, but doing this today. And I have one place that looks incredibly unique that is right here in front of me. So let's kick this off. The Sasquatch Outpost. Just saw this on the side of the road and had to stop. Look how stern the expression is on this Sasquatch. What is going on, man? Don't eat me. Don't rip me apart. But this looks interesting. He even has a belly button. Look at that. Maybe if you rub it, you get good luck. I don't know. But anyway, look at that. The Sasquatch Outpost here in Bailey, Colorado. I got to step inside and see what in the world is inside here. Look at, or out of this world, I guess, is inside here. Look at that. Believe UFOs and Sasquatch. Rock on. Stepping inside and look. There he is. Bigfoot here to greet you. Look at the size of this Bigfoot statue. Now, it's my understanding that Sasquatch is more of a Pacific Northwest kind of monster. I was going to say a superstition. Some people believe, the day they find him, then I'll become a believer. But yeah, look at that. I think Sasquatch is more of a Pacific Northwest thing, but they do love him here in Colorado as well. And there's plenty of pine forests and mountains for him to hide. This is something else. Following the footprints, and it leads to the back of the store. There's this little Squatch adventure cave. Can you find the baby Sasquatch in the cave? I'm going to see if I can fit in here. Oh my gosh. Oh, actually, it's a little more roomy than I thought it would be. Oh, look, there is a little Sasquatch taking a nap. You can see his nose and his lips right there. So yeah, there is a little Sasquatch after all. You just have to look through the right window. There's also some bats flying around up here too. So I don't want bats flying around me. So I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave this cave. This is something very unique. You can build your own Sasquatch Outpost. Look at that. They've got one on display. You can build your own mini outpost for your house. Even has, like, look at that. Perfect replica, if I can speak, of the sign right there. What do we have here? The Sasquatch Encounter Discovery Museum. There's a museum in here. Oh, and you have to pay, it looks like, up front. So $8 for adults. Okay, I gotta check this out. I love these kind of roadside attractions. Hey, buddy. Do you believe? Is there a Sasquatch here? You can tell me. Oh no, he doesn't want to tell me. He's keeping the secret. The secret's safe. So $8, and we got a cool looking token, and we are entering the Sasquatch Discovery Museum. Look at that. The bust of the Squatch. Bigfoot area. Stay on the marked trails. Now there's a timeline, a history of Sasquatch sightings dating back to October 16th, 1870. It says an anonymous correspondent, correspondent? I think they mean, there probably should be a P there, right? Correspondent?
Yeah, it is correspondent. What are you talking
Huh?
about? It is a P.
That's two R's. Correspondent.
Oh, I was reading this one.
No, I was going to say, that one's right. This one's, okay. Anyway, for an anonymous, let me start over. An anonymous correspondent for the Antioch. Did you fart? It sounded like a fart.
No.
Oh my God. Okay, let me try this again. An anonymous correspondent for the Antioch Ledger published "The Wild Man of Crow Canyon," an account of his encounter with a pair of Sasquatch that raided the campsite The correspondent described the animals as 5 feet tall, with unusually long arms, short legs, almost no neck, and covered with cinnamon brown fur. That is very specific. Cinnamon brown fur. What is going on over here? I'm hearing weird sounds. So dating back to 1870 is when the Sasquatch sightings began. And this is interesting. And I'm a huge fan of President Theodore Roosevelt. I've read a lot of biographies on him, and I do remember reading he actually had an account on witnessing a Sasquatch in his time out west. And look at this. They have one of the first eyewitness accounts of a Sasquatch was published by President Theodore Roosevelt in his book, The Wilderness Hunter. In the 1850s, a hunter named Bauman and friend encountered a beast walking on 2 legs that ransacked their campsite. After the creature left, they decided to cut their trip short. Bauman went to fetch the beaver traps while his companions started to pack up the camp. When he returned, he found his friend dead with a broken neck. What the heck? So I guess Theodore Roosevelt was one of the first to actually publish not just a Sasquatch encounter, but a death or maybe a murder by a Sasquatch. What in the world? That's crazy. Now, the most famous Sasquatch account that at least I'm familiar with is this October 20th, 1967 account in what would become the most famous Bigfoot footage of all time. Roger Patterson and Robert Gimlin filmed what they claimed was the legendary creature in Bluff Creek, California. Hollywood special effects experts, as well as experts in human anatomy, have said that the film would be extremely difficult, if not possible, to fake, given the technology available in the 1960s. So this is a still from that infamous Sasquatch footage from 1967. I think that one really spurred the Bigfoot craze that still goes on today. Where do Sasquatch sleep at night?
Caves.
There is some evidence that Sasquatch will at least occasionally pull grasses and leaves into a cave to lie on. However, in many parts of the country, there are no caves large enough to provide shelter for one or more Sasquatch. So in other locations, large nests have been found on the ground or built by stacking fresh pine branches around a central tree or other structure to form a kind of den. To be honest, we don't really know where Sasquatch goes to get warm or to escape from the elements. Who knows? He could be hiding out in an abandoned gas station or rest stop somewhere. You never know. So here it says danger Bigfoot breeding area. Turn left. Watch your step. What the heck? Okay, this is interesting. Oh, wow. Oh, whoa. Oh, look at that. Oh, my God. He has red eyes.
I'm watching a movie in there.
There's a Sasquatch with red eyes. That is terrifying. Supposedly there has been Sasquatch art found on stones and rocks throughout Colorado from native tribes, from ancient tribes here in this region. And I guess it's hard to decipher whether they think they are grizzly bears or Sasquatch. But pretty interesting. So there are some pictures from hundreds, if not thousands of years ago depicting what could be Sasquatch. Some casts on display of Bigfoot feet. These are supposed to be juvenile footprints found in Estes Park, Colorado. And some baby Bigfoot casts found near Walla Walla, Washington, July 15th, 1989. Interesting. They say they find these footprints in the ground. Look at that. And around the corner, these are even bigger.
What percentage convinced are you?
Adult Bigfoot footprints. Just so you don't confuse a Bigfoot footprint with a human or a black bear footprint. That's what a black bear paw print looks like. And there is a human foot in comparison. So Bigfoot is much, much bigger than both of those. Along the wall are plenty of photos and Bigfoot encounters that you can read about. Now, I wanted to point out this picture here kind of looks like Nicolas Cage. this flag here on display is actually donated to the museum from another Bigfoot museum that's in Hastings, Nebraska. Now, my brother and I road tripped through Hastings, Nebraska recently. We went to the Kool-Aid Museum. That's actually the town that Kool-Aid was founded in. But we did not see the Bigfoot Museum there. But supposedly, this flag was ripped apart by a Sasquatch. How they know this, I have no idea. But supposedly, this is a American flag that was destroyed by Bigfoot. Why would Bigfoot hate on the American flag? What is going on here? Behind me is a Bigfoot attempting to bust through a window. It says, beware, this property is protected by Sasquatch. So I'm going to keep my distance. It's okay. It's okay, buddy. You don't have to kill me. Oh, yeah, I didn't even see that. Trespassers will be dismembered. It's not wise to upset a Sasquatch. They'll rip your arms off. It says here that Sasquatch possess a raw physical power that almost defies belief. Spend enough time in the mountains and forests of Colorado and you will find abundant evidence of their enormous strength. So I guess like these fallen trees here supposedly are from Sasquatch. Look at that. They say that the Sasquatch puts these tree branches together to form like an X. Interesting. Tree arches. So the Sasquatch also form these tree arches, supposedly. Oh, what was that? Oh, it's a real Sasquatch. Oh, don't eat me. All right, let's go. Let's get out of here. This is terrifying. So there's a giant Sasquatch. It looks almost like an animatronic, so I was expecting that to move. And then there's a baby Sasquatch here as well. Oh my God, that is terrifying. And then over here, they actually have a cutout of a... Oh, he does move. Oh my God. Hello, Mr. Squatch? Don't kill me. It's terrifying. Okay, I'm just gonna back up very slowly. Okay. I mean no harm. I come in peace. All right, see ya. See ya later. Okay, let's get out of here. So just to put this into perspective, I am 5'10". This is like an 8-foot tall Sasquatch. Yeah, that would be terrifying to see in the woods. Over here is a... Yeah, watch out. Watch out, Cotter. Don't intimidate the Bigfoot. He can smell us. He can smell us. Tell us what you think. Is Sasquatch a real creature? You can say yes, and again, these are the tokens that we got to get into the museum. You can say yes, you can say maybe, or no, you don't believe in Sasquatch. What I like to see, there's not a lot of people that don't believe. I like to be optimistic. I want to believe. I want to say yes, there is a Sasquatch, or there is Sasquatch out there in the wilderness somewhere. I found him. Sometimes, Cotter. Very interesting. They have a Colorado Sasquatch sightings map here of Bailey and Park County. That's the counties in Colorado that we are in right now. You can see they have a lot of colored pins on the map here. Red stands for visual sightings, black footprints, purple rocks thrown, green vocalization tree knocking, and yellow tree structures, tree breaks, and nests. So, I mean, according to the map here, there's a lot of variety of all of these traits scattered throughout Bailey and Park County, Colorado. This is amazing. Again, look at this. This real-life looking animatronic of a Bigfoot here in the dark woods. That's so cool. So I've seen a few Bigfoot exhibits throughout the United States. This one so far I think is my favorite. It's really cool. They delve into the history of Bigfoot and they have fun with it. And nowhere else I've seen in the country, maybe some places exist, but I've never seen like a full-on animatronic like this. All right. See you later, Squatch. Taking a stroll down Sasquatch Alley. See some Sasquatches there in the birch trees or the aspen. Maybe those are aspen trees. Look at that. It's pretty cool. I love the lore. I love this stuff. Bigfoot. You never know what's hiding in the trees out here in the American West. And now this is one thing that I will be getting today is I collect magnets of the places I've been. So if there is a museum or a store or an event or attraction that sells magnets, I will be the first in line to take it home. So I am a magnet guy. I'm not a big pin person, but I do love magnets. I collect magnets. Get yourself plenty of Sasquatch t-shirts. It's like a Bob Marley, Bigfoot, and you can get shredded like Squatch. So many creative toys. Look at this popping Bigfoot. It's kind of like a stress ball of some kind. You can pop his head. It's kind of funny. But yeah, plenty of Bigfoot themed goods here at the store. Check out this. It's a Bigfoot bendy. Kind of looks like a little turd, I guess. If you had that on a desk, maybe you can take that to work with you or to school. Either one. So there's even Sasquatch egg putty. Do Sasquatches come from eggs? Kind of wild. Bigfoot scat poo sample. So you can take home your own Bigfoot poo.
He's got toilet paper on his foot.
Oh my God, he does.
So I guess Bigfoot uses toilet paper.
He's potty trained. I'm not gonna lie. This guy's pretty cute, right? This cute little Sasquatch stuffed animal you can take home. Just cuddle with the Yeti. Because technically the Yeti is a white-haired beast that's found in the Himalayas, but same thing. Oh, what do we have here? It's a Sasquatch walking stick. This is amazing. There's everything Sasquatch. So if you're into Bigfoot, you're into the lore, look no further. This is the perfect place for you. You shall not pass. I found him. There he is. It's Sasquatch Waldo.
All the stories I've heard from customers and the natives especially, and I finally had my own experience.
Really?
Yeah. I saw their eyes glow in the tree lines.
Really?
It was at Wellington Lake. It was a group of 7 of us.
Uh-huh.
And we parked by some campers and we walked up the hill away from them.
Uh-huh.
And it took about 2 hours until we saw one orange light in the distance. And I thought, it could be, I don't know, another camper maybe. But my dad showed me the terrain. It was just downhill into the valley past that point.
Uh-huh.
And so I thought I'll make a noise. So I did a loud whoop sound, and this one light turned into 2 staring at me. And the guy,
really?
Oh shit!
Oh my God!
Too. And then we saw 2 blue, 2 blue, 2 blue, and the orange set was down closer to the ground, but it kept turning its head and looking up at the others and looking back at us. And the blue pairs were just in and out. Very odd. Very serene, though. I was not expecting that.
Wow.
It was dead quiet during a new moon, no lights around.
Huh.
And that was it.
Where was this at?
Wellington Lake.
Wellington Lake. Interesting. Here in Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for sharing. That's
Yeah, of
fascinating. Yeah. Well, that was the Sasquatch Outpost. Fascinating. Again, whether or not you believe, these are just fun roadside attractions along the way here in Colorado on Highway 285. We're just getting started today. We got plenty more ahead, so we're gonna keep on moving on down the highway. Look at all these beautiful pine trees here in the Rocky Mountains. I love being out here. And just down the street from the Sasquatch Outpost is this cool looking hot dog stand called South Park Coney Island. That is one big hot dog. Look at that with the relish, and the mustard, and the bun. That is something else. Oh, just step, Connor. Oh, he tripped over that? Yeah, I don't know what that is. Oh, I love this. This is like an old school diner. They even have the old countertop and the stools, and we're gonna order ourselves a hot dog. How's it going? Love that sound of the hot dogs sizzling. And ordered a couple of their famous Coney dogs. Just a small menu there. Simple and straight to the point. Just noticed the two South Park characters there on the wall. You got Stan and Kyle.
Anything else, any cheese or anything?
And there's a reason for that, which I will be showing you later in this video. Oh, look at that. So this building used to be in Denver on Colfax Ave. That's the picture there. And then it moved to Conifer, and that's where that picture is. And now it's here in Bailey, Colorado. This is the fattest chipmunk I think I've ever seen. Look at the size of this. They're probably eating leftover Coney dogs all day long. Look at that thing. God. He's just kind of, he sees that we got food, so he wants to hang around. Oh, there he goes. Oh my gosh, there's another one. They're both fat. You guys want you want some of my hot dog? Huh? They are not afraid. Yeah, I can tell you guys have been eating a lot of hot dogs. There he goes. Go get some exercise. Go run on your wheel. Here it is, the famous Coney dog. Oh, it's fallen. I'm good. It's good. The famous Coney dog here. So inside I learned that this giant hot dog restaurant has actually been around since the 1960s. Originally, it was located on Colfax Avenue in Denver, and then moved in the 1970s to Conifer, Colorado, and it's been here in Bailey since 2006. So it's gotten around. But yeah, anyway, this is huge. Classic Coney dog. It's got chili and cheese and onions, and this is going to be a complete mess. Wow. Okay.
It's a big Frank.
It's a huge Frank.
Quarter pound.
It's all right. I'm going to be honest. It's not the best hot dog I've ever had, but if you're driving along Highway 285 and you're hungry, it's definitely worth a stop. Got to support local food, local restaurants, and again, you're ordering out of a giant hot dog, and I guess if you don't like it, you can just feed these fat chipmunks that keep running around. You guys, you want this? So I guess whatever leftovers you have, if I can speak, you just feed to these fat chipmunks. They eat Coney dogs all day long. But anyway, good break. Nice to get off the highway, try something new. And got some surprises up ahead. So gonna eat this and keep moving along. Highway 285. Gotta love these mountain streams. I'm sure that water is freezing. And I'm actually getting rained on right now. There's like a little rain cloud blowing through. Excuse me. Got some chili dogs still wanting to come up. But yeah, they got a little camping spot here, or not camping, but a picnic area. And a beautiful looking mountain stream. Look at this. I love these here in Colorado. So up ahead it's called the Roberts Tunnel.
Yeah, Roberts Water Tunnel. Feeds from the Dillon Reservoir.
Water Tunnel. And you said it's the longest?
It's like the longest underground water tunnel.
Really? This right here?
Yeah, right there.
Oh, right there. That's the longest underground water tunnel?
Yeah, I think in the U.S.
In the United States. You are full of random knowledge, Cutter.
I've driven this route a lot.
Good job. Apparently we're driving on a fault line.
Yep.
What's the name of the fault?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. All right. Still though, I'm impressed.
Between the...
Will you look at this? 2 moose here in the Colorado wilderness. And that is a bull moose. Straight ahead, a male moose. Incredible. I've actually never seen moose in the wild before. Just amazing. You can see a lot of people pulled over here on the highway. Just taking it in. Unbelievable. Yeah, I've never seen moose in the wild before. Especially a bull moose. Just majestic. So this massive valley here in front of me, I guess, is called South Park, which is fitting because the famous cartoon, I think it's supposed to be set in a town nearby here. Fourteeners, for those of you who are not familiar, it's Colorado lingo for mountains that are higher. Well, mountains that are 14,000 feet or higher. I guess we're like above 9,000 feet right now in this valley. So it's funny that 14ers are huge, but they don't appear that big from here because we're already above 9,000 feet as it is. Which doesn't seem like it to me, but we are. Hey, how's it going, Connor?
Shut up.
Friendly faces everywhere, humble folks without temptation. Come on down to South Park, meet some friends of mine. Welcome to South Park, Colorado.
Or Fairplay.
Or Fairplay, as it's better known today. Awesome to see this. South Park, Colorado. Of course, the popular television show or cartoon South Park. It's been going on for well over 25 years on Comedy Central. One of my all-time favorite shows. And it is located here in Fairplay, Colorado. Looks like they just had burro days. Get your ass up the pass. So the reason why they are embracing the South Park theme, even though the town is called Fairplay, is it's located here in South Park Valley. That's the name of this valley in the heart of the Rocky Mountains, located about 85 miles southwest of Denver, Colorado. And you can tell it's a quiet day here on the main street. The real South Park Oh wow, elevation 9,954 feet, so almost 10,000 feet above sea level here. See the aliens in the window. And they got a gift shop with the Christmas Pooh. Look at that. The Christmas Pooh. South Park pottery. Oh, this is amazing. And it looks like they actually are open. So I'm going to try to pop in. Maybe they've got more South Park characters, t-shirts, things for sale. Look at that, the Lost Antler. Oh, look, and it's Towley. Want to get high? So they've had issues with their power. That's why it's a little dark in here. But look at this. This is amazing. All South Park themed clothing. This is so awesome. You bastards. Oh, and Kenny, of course. You killed Kenny. You bastards. But, oh, look at this man-bear pig. That is amazing. The man-bear pig. Oh, this, okay. I might have to get this shirt. That's amazing. Loving this. Pretty much everything you can think of. Look at the Kenny hoodie. South Park themed underwear. If you are a fan of the show, this is a must. You gotta come to Fairplay, or what the locals call the real South Park. Look at this. They even have a Christmas Pooh that you can take home. I think this is actually like a dog toy maybe, but that's awesome. Howdy ho! Oh, that's great. Walking out of the gift shop here at the end of the street is Old Town South Park City. So I guess Fairplay actually was called South Park City back in the 1800s. And this is the actual original town. So it's like an old west town. And it's been preserved this entire time. This is amazing. Look at this. It's peering down an old Wild West mountain town. It's so awesome. They've got the original wooden plank sidewalks where you tie the horses up to there. The horse, I don't know what you call those, the horse stands. But this is so cool. And you can tour it. It's past 5 o'clock, so we're unable to get tickets and experience this. But I will definitely come back at a future date and take this all in. This is amazing. And it's just here at the end of the main street. What an amazing view. These mountains ahead of me are part of the Sasquatch Range. They're 14ers, and this mountain straight ahead of me is Mount Princeton, part of the Collegiate Peaks, but all the same mountain range. And actually just to the south there on my left is another 14er that's it's on Ontario, am I saying that right?
Yeah.
It's Mount Ontario, and that's part of, Connor, what is that mountain range?
Those are like the Ute Mountains.
The Ute Mountains, but it's all part of the Sasquatch Range. But just this view is incredible. These majestic mountains. So I've made it to Salida, Colorado. You can see the mountain behind me, well, kind of more of a hill, with the big S right there on the side for Salida. I've got family that lives here, so visiting right now for the week, and really enjoyed exploring some new regions in Colorado, Highway 285. Just didn't know what I was gonna find, just kind of doing it on a whim. I love roadside attractions, I love road trips. And excited to be here again in Colorado for the week, and plenty planned coming forward on the way. that I'll be doing here. In fact, tomorrow I will be hiking the highest point of the state of Colorado, Mount Elbert. It's my first 14er, 14,400 feet, give or take. That's going to be going down tomorrow. So I got to go to bed early tonight, have a lot to prep, waking up bright and early to get that hike underway. So a lot coming on this channel, a lot coming forward that I'm excited for to share with you. So thanks for tagging along today in some of maybe lesser known areas in the state of Colorado. I'm going to go grab a drink and some pizza here in Salida and then hit the hay, so they say. So thanks for joining me today. My name's Eric. This is the Get Me Out of Here vlog, and it's time for me to get out of here. Thanks for watching. Grabbing food at Amica's, and I'm glad that they have this historic fact here because on the wall, this used to be a mortuary, and they're still putting those ovens to use, those cremation ovens. It's now a pizzeria, and a delicious pizzeria at that. So if you're ever in Salida, stop on by Amica's Pizza. It used to be a mortuary, it's now a pizzeria.